Can you imagine, it's been 10 years since the first season of Game of Thrones was released, and because of this anniversary I will show you and tell you how the actors of this iconic series have changed and how they are doing now. Enjoy! Maisie Williams. After filming, she received a lot of criticism from the audience, especially after she was naked in one of these scenes. She took the criticism to heart, but she was saved from depression by new roles in the thriller The Owners and The New Mutants, and the support of her boyfriend Reuben Shelby, with whom they dyed their hair pink. Her net worth is $6 million, and she is 24 years old. Sophie Turner. It was her debut role, and as a young girl she found it very difficult to read criticism of the audience, especially about her appearance, and eventually Sophie became depressed, anorexic and suicidal. She was rescued by her therapist and boyfriend Joe Jonas. The musician and actress married in 2019, and in July 2020 became the parents of daughter. Sophie announced that she plans to quit acting and radically change her profession, but films with her participation still continue to come out, like X-Men Dark Phoenix, Heavy, and Survive. Her net worth is $8 million, and she is 25 years old. Kit Harington. After filming, he fell into a deep depression, drank and experienced a nervous breakdown, and therefore underwent a rehabilitation course at the clinic. To cope with the crisis, Kit was helped by his wife Rose Leslie, the one who played Catelyn Ygritte, who is in love with Jon Snow. In February 2020, the couple became parents of the boy. His net worth is $14 million, and he is 34 years old. Isaac Hempstead Wright. After Hodor's death, a lot of hate was spilled on Isaac, as if it was the actor's fault, and also they criticized his appearance, constantly asked what happened to your nose. However, he coped the bullying quite easily. After the Game of Thrones, he voiced cartoons and starred in fantastic film Voyagers. By some miracle, the guy was combining filming with studying mathematics at Birmingham University. His net worth is $4 million. He is now 22 years old. Alfie Allen. Alfie had been in films since the 80s, but his true popularity was only after the Game of Thrones. After the end of the series, he was called into thrillers and action movies, one of which John Wick. In reality, Allen is not a villain at all, but a happy father who lives with his beloved model Ellie Tales and his daughter, who was born in 2018. The fans are still waiting for them to get married. His net worth is $8 million, and he is 34 years old. Emilia Clarke. From the first episode, viewers actively discussed the facial expressions of an artist whose eyebrows seem to live a separate life. Now you can find a lot of memes about it on the internet. After Game of Thrones, Emilia starred in films Terminator Genesis, Voice from the Stone, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. It is felt that soon Clarke will announce herself as singer, because she sings in Last Christmas and in Dolce & Gabbana advertisement. In an interview for The New Yorker in 2019, Clarke disclosed that she had a stroke in 2011. She underwent urgent surgery and subsequently suffered from aphasia. At one point, she was unable to recall her own name. She had a second surgery in 2013, and now she's doing fine. Clarke was voted the most desirable woman in the world by Askman readers in 2014. In 2015, she was named Esquire's Sexiest Woman Alive and was also recognized with the GQ Woman of the Year award. In 2016, she purchased a house worth $4.6 million in California, but eventually sold it in December 2020. Her net worth is $20 million, and she is now 34 years old. Kristian Nairn. For Kristian, the role in Game of Thrones was his debut. Before, he was progressive house trance DJ. After the project, he gained popularity and producers began to call him for many other filming. So, he voiced one of the characters in the game World of Warcraft: Warlords of the Draenor, starred in films such as The Appearance, Robin Hood: The Rebellion, and The Rookie. In 2014, Nairn claimed to be gay. His net worth is $500,000. He is now 45 years old. Jack Gleeson. In 2014, Jack said that he no longer plans to act in films. According to Gleeson, the way of life of an actor from a successful television series is not what he is aiming for. In an interview, he stated that he always aspired for a simple life and not for the glow of Hollywood. However, in March 2020, it was announced that Gleeson would be on the new BBC series Out of Your Mind. His net worth is $7 million. He is 29 years old. Natalie Dormer. Natalie did not quite fit the description of the book character Margaery. She was younger. However, the producers liked the British woman so much that they had to change the character of the book. She has been in a relationship with David Oakes since 2018. In 2021, she revealed that she had given birth to a baby girl. Her net worth is $6 million. She is now 39 years old. Aidan Gillen. For the whole 10 years, Aidan hasn't aged at all. The career of the artist continued by TV series Peaky Blinders and Project Blue Book, as well as series of films The Maze Runner. What about his personal life? Aidan broke up with his wife Olivia in 2013. The couple have 2 children. Singer Camilla O'Sullivan became Gillen's new passion. His net worth is $8 million and he is 53 years old. Iwan Rheon. Rheon became famous as a musician when he was 16 and actively began acting in 2009 in the series Misfits. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in projects Inhumans and American Gods. The actor spends all his free time with his family, his beloved wife and his little son, who was born in 2018. His net worth is $4 million and he is 36 years old. Rose Leslie. Fans were worried about Ygritte's relationship with Jon Snow, which ended in tragedy. But could you imagine that in real life they would actually be a couple? In 2018, Rose married Kit Harington and gave birth to a son. Her net worth is $4 million and she is 34 years old. John Bradley. John plays drums and even formed a band with Kit Harington and Rory McKinn during Game of Thrones. Like Samuel, Bradley found love. He has been dating journalist Rebecca April May since 2017. His net worth is $5 million and he is 32 years old. Gwendoline Christie. It is interesting that in reality Gwendoline loves to make up. She wears dresses and heels. However, at the casting she appeared in costume and read so successfully some of the female night lines that George Martin saw in the artist his Brianna Tart. Gwendoline loves high fashion and enjoys photo sessions and fashion shows. After Game of Thrones, she played Captain Phasma in Star Wars The Force Awakens and Star Wars The Last Jedi. Her net worth is $5 million and she is 42 years old. Iain Glen. Among his last works is the series Titans and the thriller Tides. For 11 years, the artist was married to Susan Harker, who gave birth to his son. After the divorce, the actor moved in with Charlotte Emerson. The couple have 2 daughters growing up. His net worth is $4 million and he is 59 years old. Nikolaj CosterWaldau. He is married to the model Nukaka Motsfeld, with whom he raised 2 daughters. After filming in the Game of Thrones, he liked the beard and eventually decided to keep it. His net worth is $16 million and he is 50 years old. Lena Headey. She was pregnant most of the first season of Game of Thrones and later divorced with father of the child and had a relationship with several other men. At the same time of filming Game of Thrones, she also participated in work on the film The Purge and Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Her net worth is $14 million, and she is 47 years old. Peter Dinklage. Game of Thrones brought the artist to the world level of fame and gave new successful roles in X-Men Days of Future Past and Avengers Infinity War. By the 8th season, in real life, Peter had grown his own beard. Since 2005, he has been happily married to theater director Erica Schmidt. The couple are raising 2 children. His net worth is $25 million, and he is 51 years old. Sean Bean. Sean has been killed 21 times in movies, but after the Game of Thrones he decided that he would reject all roles in which his character would die. A reputation for frequently portraying characters who are violently killed has earned Bean the status of an internet meme. His net worth is $20 million, and he is 62 years old. Natalie Emmanuel. Missandei was the only prominent character that was a woman of color in the show, and her death scene, which took place while she was in chains, was unpopular among fans, being called an example of reaching and evoking an image of slavery. In 2015, Natalie appeared in Fast and Furious 7 and Maze Runner: The Scorched Trials. Her net worth is $4 million, and she is 32 years old. That's all for now. Hope you liked this video, subscribe and stay tuned.